U.S. stocks put in a mixed performance Thursday morning, as investors shifted their focus from hot inflation readings to the impending start of the corporate earnings reporting season. What are major indexes doing? The Dow Jones Industrial Average DJIA rose 140.79 points, or 0.4%, to 36,431.11. The SP 500 SPX ticked down 3.57 points, or 0.1%, to 4,722.78. The Nasdaq Composite Comp lost 75.62 points, or 0.5%, to 15,112.78, threatening to snap a three-day streak of wins. On Wednesday, major indexes gained ground after the December Consumer Price Index showed U.S. inflation running at a 7% year-over-year clip, a nearly 40-year high. What's driving market? Peter Garnry, head of equity strategy at Saxo Bank, said the market is expecting inflation to recede in 2022, but the dilemma facing traders is the uncertainty over how much will prices cool. U.S. equities are now firmly in a trading range, and we believe it will require significant surprises on earnings or a breakout in the U.S. 10-year yield BTCUSD to take U.S. equities out of the trading range, he said. The U.S. corporate earnings reporting season starts to speed up on Friday with major banks including JPMorgan Chase JPM due to report results. JPMorgan, Goldman profit updates may shape bank stock rally. Perhaps earnings season will bring some welcome normality to the markets after a period of fear, relief, and speculation, said Craig Earlham, senior market analyst at Oanda, in a note. The fourth quarter is expected to have been another strong quarter, although the emergence of Omicron will likely have had an impact during the critical holiday period for many companies. Of course, as we've seen throughout the pandemic, that will likely have been to the benefit of others, he said. U.S. stock index futures got a modest lift Thursday after the December Producer Price Index showed inflation at the wholesale level rose 9.7% year-over-year, down from 9.8% in November. The monthly rise of 0.2% was the lowest in 13 months. Also, first-time jobless claims rose by 23,000 to 230,000 last week. Meanwhile, Federal Reserve Governor Lael Brainerd was testifying as part of her nomination hearing to become the vice chair of the institution. Our monetary policy is focused on getting inflation back down to 2% while sustaining a recovery that includes everyone, Brainerd said in prepared testimony delivered before the Senate Banking Committee. This is our most important task. Hot inflation and a very robust labor market point to a fair amount of tightening in 2022 when it comes to monetary policy, said Patrick Harker, the president of the Philadelphia Fed, on Thursday. Harker isn't a 2022 voting member of the Fed's rate-setting committee. Sign up for the pre-market need-to-know newsletter. Which companies are in focus? Shares of Delta Air Lines Inc. DL rose more than 3% after the air carrier reported fourth-quarter adjusted profit and revenue that beat expectations. KB Home KBH shares jumped 13% after the home builder reported fourth-quarter profit above expectations and sales that matched forecasts, saying it had to meet healthy demand for housing amid extremely challenging operating conditions. Boeing Company. BA led Dow gainers, with shares up 3.5% after news reports said the company's 737 MAX aircraft could be cleared to resume flights in China as early as this month. What are other assets doing? The yield on the 10-year Treasury note BTCUSD rose 0.5 basis point to 1.728%. Yields and debt prices move opposite each other. The ICE U.S. dollar Index DXY, a measure of the currency against a basket of 6 major rivals, was down 0.2%, contributing to a 1% pullback so far this week. Oil futures CL00 pulled back 0.5% after ending Wednesday at a 2-month high, while gold futures GC00 edged down 0.6%. Bitcoin (BTCUSD) fell 1.9%. In European equities, the Stoxx Europe 600 XX SXXP fell 0.2%, while London's FTSE 100 UKX declined 0.1%. In Asia, the Shanghai Composite CN (SCOMP) fell 1.2%, while the Hang Seng Index HSI rose 0.1% in Hong Kong and Japan's Nikkei 225 JPNIK lost 1%.